What if I told you there are tools out there that can make you hack like a pro, even if you are just a beginner? Ethical hacking is not about guessing, it's about having the right tools. So, in this video, we will break down the top 10 ethical hackers tools that can be used in 2025. So, let's get into it. The first and the most important tool is burp suit. So we have two types. We have two versions of burp suit. The first one is community version, which is free. In free version, you cannot scan your target, but we have a professional version as well. As while in professional version you can scan any target, you can scan any web application for different vulnerabilities. It will automate the process of finding bugs in any web application. You can intercept any request, you can modify it, and then you can forward the same request in the server. You can perform brute forcing and so many other things. So burp suite is a kind of essential for those who are interested or serious in web application penetration testing or web hacking. Then we have a second tool, which is Nmap. So Nmap comes pre-installed in Kali Linux. You can basically, with the help of Nmap, Nmap is your network best friend, or you can call it worst enemy. Worst enemy. It maps out hosts, open ports, and services running on a target. So what you can do basically, you can scan the target network, you can find the open ports, you can check for the versions, and if those versions are vulnerable, you can simply hack into that network using the vulnerabilities that it have it in those services. So you can check for the open ports with the help of nmap. You can check for the services that are running there on the server or on the network, and if you find any outdated thing, you can simply find an exploit for that, and you can use it against the target. So it comes pre-installed in Kali Linux. What you need to do, you can simply test your target. Okay, so simply you can just type nmap. Okay, so what you need to do, you can simply scan your target with the help of Nmap. You can just read the documentation. As you can see, we have the Nmap, where we have so many flags you can use against the target according to your need. Okay, so yeah, well, now let's talk about Metasploit framework. So MSF, you just need to type MSF console, and yeah, so Metasploit is like a Swiss Army knife for exploit development and execution. It let you simulate a real world attack to test system defenses, and it is a favorite for red teamers and penetration testers. Basically, you can automate the process. If there is any exploit available for any outdated version, you can simply use Metasploit. It will help you. You just need to use the open, you just need to put your ip address, public ip, as well as the port, and you can try to exploit those services. So sql map, so we have an sql map. Sql map basically helps you to automate uh, the detection and exploitation of SQL injection flaws. You can basically automate if there is any SQL injection vulnerability in the website or web application, you can run SQL map on that, and SQL map will help you to exploit and detect that vulnerability. And literally, it will help you to show you all the details in the database, like username, passwords. You can dump the entire rows and columns with the help of SQL map. And there is so many features in SQL map. So you can use it, you can dump the entire database with the help of SQL map, and it is super easy to use. You can just visit the Google uh, and go to its GitHub repository. It will give you all the documentation, like how to use against the target. For example, in that case, you just need to type SQL map and then hyphen u, just provide the target vulnerable URL and hyphen batch, and yeah, it will start working. And if it found any vulnerability, it will let you know that this particular application is actually vulnerable with the time-based blind SQL injection or any other vulnerability. But any other vulnerability means any other variant in SQL injection. Then we have a nuclei. Well, nuclei is one of my favorite tool, I'll be honest, that I used against web application to automate the process of finding different vulnerabilities in that application. It helps me a lot in order to find application vulnerabilities in web application, and it is totally free. You do not need to pay for it. As you can see, for the first time when you will type nuclei, it will ask you that it is not installed, do you want to install it? So just reply with y, and it will take some time and it will be installed. So you can read the documentation of nuclei. You just need to go to Google and search for nuclei, and you can basically read the documentation. Well, nuclei is all about speed and automation. It scans for known vulnerabilities using YAML based templates. You can even though create custom templates if you are confident that you found or discovered any zero day. You can create its YAML based templates, YAML, whatever it is, and you can literally automate it, and you can run that file or template on multiple targets, and if they are vulnerable, it will give you the result. Bug bounty hunters basically use this tool on a very large scale. So you can just go through the documentation, how it works, xyz. Yeah, you can also install it using Go language. Remember, Go language should be installed in your Kali. You just need to type up Go, and it will ask you, hey, Go is not installed, do you want to install it? Then they will give you the command on the terminal and it will work. So nuclei is installed, we need to run it. For the first time, it will ask that templates are not installed. You can simply download their templates, and after that you can run it on the target. Okay, it is super easy, I'll be honest. And I have explained all these things earlier on my YouTube channel, so I am not going to talk about those things again. What you need to do, you just need to search for the MasaudSec, or you can go to my channel and simply if you visit the video section here, when I was talking about the automation of bug bounty hunting, I literally explore all this thing earlier. So you can just visit my channel. Here we go. You can see here I have created 15 parts from introduction to bug bounty and automation, step by step, a complete guide. So in, yeah, here we go. So you can see bug bounty series part 10, install nuclei templates in Kali Linux, then how you can use it up. Like everything is already explained. You can just simply go to the playlist, and here in the playlist you just need to click on um, uh, we have an option. I think I didn't create any playlist for it yet, but don't worry, I'll add them in the playlist. You can directly access it. Anyways, so what we need to do, you can now run the nuclei as it is ready. You can just use it, nuclei hyphen h for helper, and then you can read the documentation. Always read the documentation of any tool, it will help you a lot uh, to understand how it works. For example, you can see nuclei, the usage and the flag. If the target is single, you can just specify hyphen u with the target name URL. And then if you have an entire list of targets, like 100 targets, let's say 100 target URL are hosts to scan, so what you need to do, you just need to save them in a file, and you can provide with the hyphen l flag. I will give you an example. Nuclei hyphen let's say hyphen u for the target, and let's say masaudsec.com. I am going to test it on my own website right now, so it will take time, that's why I'm going to pause it. But you should know how this thing works. So this is the exact way to scan any target for different vulnerabilities. Okay, then we have another tool called subfinder. Subfinder basically helps you to find subdomains linked to your target. More subdomains equal to more entry points. It is fast passive and integrate well with other tools. You can add the APIs of other tools and it will work in a really good way. So you just need to type sub finder GitHub. You will get it on the GitHub. These are tools, all these tools I have already explained in my previous free courses available on my YouTube, so go and visit it. And if you are struggling, just comment. I will make sure to pin it, the link for you. So let's install it quickly. And this is the usage. Well, it is super easy. So let's type subfinder, and it is not installed, so just reply with y. It will be installed soon. Just 22 MB tool, it won't take time and more space. So let's search for let's type subfinder hyphen h for help. And yeah, so you can see, you in order to provide the domain list, you just need to type hyphen d, domains to find for uh, sorry, domains to find subdomains for. So with hyphen d and hyphen dl, a file containing a list of domains. So I will write no provide a single domain. You can just type sub finder. Let me clear everything. Sub finder hyphen d for domain. So let's say let's try on facebook.com. It will try to find out all the subdomains in facebook.com. Okay, or you can try it on any other target. Now remember, you can literally edit its config file. You can add the API keys of other domains, other tools, and it will work perfectly. You can see it literally discover 1042 subdomains for Facebook. So this is how it work. You can save the output, like how we can save it. You can just save it with hyphen o, let's say sub domains.txt, and yeah, it will save it for you. Let's wait a bit. So I think it works perfectly. Let's clear the screen. You can see we have a sub domains.txt. If you get it, it works perfectly. Okay. So then we have a param spider. Param spider is a tool that you can use against the target in order to find hidden get parameters that could be vulnerable to attack, like XSS, cross-site scripting, or open redirect vulnerabilities and others. Param spider will basically dig them out, so you can test those in a smarter way. Okay, so let's hit Google param spider GitHub, and you will get it on the GitHub. You can just use it against the target. It is super easy. You can clone it. So let's quickly do it. Clone it. The video can be a bit longer, but I am actually teaching you the usage of how this tool works. So let's copy this first link and paste it here. It has been scanned. Now if it is cloned, let's go inside. So we have a param spider, and the next thing is we just need to install it. Pip install dot. So okay, then at the end you just need to type hyphen hyphen break system hyphen packages. Why? Because it is compulsory sometimes. So I think it works. So we can basically use it, and we can go through the usage of it, like how to use it. Param spider hyphen d example.com, and it will work perfectly. Param spider hyphen d, and let's say x.com. I think X is blocked in my country, so let's give it another try. YouTube. Okay, it will fetch all the URLs from youtube.com, and this is how it works. Later on, you can save it with hyphen o flag, and it will work perfectly. After that, we have another tool called Katana. So let's go to the Google and search for Katana. You can use Katana. It is also one of the best tool. It will literally replace the old crawlers. Katana is modern web crawler tool designed for reconnaissance, built by Project Discovery. It can find hidden endpoints like JavaScript files and URLs that other tools might miss. It is lightweight, powerful, and you should must use it in 2025. So this is one of my favorite tool, I'll be honest. Let's go through it. It is also written in Go language, so the usage is super easy. Just copy the link. I'm going to stop this process, it will take time. Simply, okay, so let's paste it up. Sorry, I think we got some problem. Okay, so using Go language, this tool will be quickly installed. You can use it against the target, and it will help you a lot. The installation and the usage method is super easy. For example, if you go through the documentation, you just need to type Katana space hyphen u. You can provide the list string, and yeah, target URL. You can just provide the target URL, and it will help you. You can even though provide a list of target. For example, if you have 100 domains or subdomains, you can test Katana on them, and it will literally help you with those things. Okay, so we have few other tools remaining. The last, not the last one, we have John the Ripper. You can use John the Ripper always. John the Ripper GitHub. I think it comes pre-installed in Kali Linux. So John the Ripper is another powerhouse for password cracking, great for local password audit and high customizable, especially in Unix like environment. So you can always use John the Ripper for password cracking. Uh, just yeah, you can see you can provide the word list, and you can run it on the target, and it will work in a best way. So after that, we have a hashcat up, so you can just check hashcat GitHub. And hashcat is a beast. You can call it a beast when it comes to password cracking. It support GPU acceleration, and it can crack everything from MD5 to PyCrypt. These are the types of in encoding or encryption, basically, that can be used on the passwords to make them secure, but you can crack them using hashcat. And if you have a very good GPU installed in your machine, literally it will crack your password within few seconds. So it is super powerful when it comes to password cracking. This is your weapon of choice, I'll be honest. So you can just go through the documentation, you can read it. It is available on GitHub. The installation method is super easy. If you didn't understand any of the tool, if you want a detailed video on these tools, if you want like, hey, can you explain this each tool and its practical usage one by one, just comment on this video, and I will make sure to explain all these tools on a real world, step by step. It will be super easy. Moreover, you guys just need to subscribe my channel. There are 98% people who just watch videos and they literally skip it after that. So I need some of your support. Just click on subscribe, press the bell icon, contact with me if you need any video or anything. Just you can simple. And by the way, yeah, I have uploaded so many videos about ethical hacking. You can just visit the playlist. I have uploaded a cybersecurity playlist, as well as there is a ethical hacking and penetration testing, some bug bounty live thing. I have uploaded a course on, you can say, uh, Kali Linux for hackers. The most important part is last time when I was working on bug bounty, I literally created 15 lectures about this bug bounty automation. So you can see here from lecture number one to so far. So just visit my YouTube channel and start watching these videos. I'll be honest, this will help you a lot. So take care. Have a good day. Make sure to subscribe, guys. And if you have any question, feel free to comment up. Have a good day. Bye.